Hello everybody, today we're going to discuss about the perfect mirror. What is this concept that we may have in our universe, if this is a philosophical concept or actually it is a real mirror we can use. Well, let's see exactly how this mirror may look like. First, we have to understand the mirror that we have in our home. And you know how this works, very simple. We have a mirror, and let's say we have this object right here. And if I put it in front of the mirror, it will be pretty much the same. This point, it will be somehow here, this point here, so on and so forth. This is something very simple. And I'm going to say that in this case, we are going to mirror this object by one dimension only. In this case right here, let's say we have the same object once again here, but this time, if I mirror it by two dimensions, it will look somehow like this. This is a little more complicated mirror, something we don't see, but it is a mirror by two dimensions. Now, if we go with our judgment farther away, then we have to make a mirror, or at least imagine it, by three dimensions. Now this, it's a mirror by a point. It's a mirror based basically on a single point. How this works? Well, you have to imagine a much more elaborated shape like this one in three-dimensional. So if I have this point and I pass it through this point, it will be somewhere here. And this point right here passed through this point, it will be somewhere here. And our object is going to be somehow mirrored in three dimensions. This is a real mirror. Here I have only an image of myself. On this side I am me, real, but on the other side it's just an image. In this case, everything is real. I have an object here, and on the other side I have somehow the same object, but turned. What is turned? It's somehow like I explained here. We don't see that every single day, but I think this concept is pretty simple to understand. An object which is somehow turned upside down, if you want. But now it comes a more elaborated concept. We are in a universe where you also have time. So if I have time on this side of the universe, if I want to mirror it on the other side, how will this look like? This is a serious problem. Our tendency is to say like this. If our time here travels from the past to the future, on the other side, time travels from the future to the past. But that is something I have never seen, and I don't see how that would work. How things be reversed. This sounds a little strange. Why is this important? If I want to mirror time, I have to check if this is possible. Now, theoretically, everything is possible, like in mathematics. But here, physics somehow limits us. What does this mean? If we have here mathematics, this is a world of mathematics, where everything is possible. Physics is somehow like this. It's a little smaller. We cannot do whatever we want. We are limited by temperature, by the speed of light, and all the other physical laws which were created initially in the first second of the universe, and that limits us. Well, this causes us a little problem. To give a simple example, let's say I am in city A, and I want to go with a car in city B, like this. So this is a city. This is the other city. I am here, and I want to go here, like this. And I ask you, let's pass this event to the perfect mirror. And you will tell me that the event, the opposite of this event, is this one, going from city B to city A. Now, you would be right if we would live in a world of mathematics, somewhere here. But we don't live in a theoretical world. We live in a real world, and here we cannot do whatever we desire. We are limited. What does this mean in our case? It means that I was born in city A, and I am here. And if I want to go from city B to city A, I have to go first from city A to city B. And that involves time, resources, and many other things. That causes me the problem, because in this case, the opposite of me going from city A to city B is not going back, is not growing. Somehow the perfect mirror sees this like this. It's either I have the event or I don't have it. In this case it means if somehow I have time on this side, on the other side there is no time. This is how the perfect mirror works, and we have to check if there is no other way with the thing that we know already. Now, I have explained this many times about the universe that has two sides. This side, which is mass and spheres, the other side, which is radiation. They are everywhere right now in this room. So we have mass here. If I look at the other side, there is radiation, which is a reverse sphere. Many other things I can mirror, like a line, it is a curve on the other side, and many other aspects. I'm not going to explain this once again. But the most complicated thing to mirror is time itself. Because if I have here time traveling from the past to the future, time traveling from the future to the past is something that would not work. Have you ever seen anything like that? Would this universe work? Would the other side of the universe work in this manner? My understanding is that if we have a direction of time, regardless if it's from the past to the future, it doesn't matter. It's a direction. The perfect mirror somehow sees this as no direction, as no decision being made yet. And that is something we can check, because we know at subatomic level there is no time. Time is absent there. That is why we can say time, it has this symbol, not zero, time is not stopped. I have seen many people making this confusion between time zero and times like this, the empty set. When I say time zero, you have to understand I use this symbol. Like time is absent. So, if on this side of the universe we have time 1 second every second, on the other side, time is like didn't make the decision yet. It's not there. Could be, but it's not there. It is a situation where I did not move from city A. I can move or not. There are endless possibilities, but no decision is being made here. Time is absent. So my understanding is that the perfect mirror is somehow a symmetry of concepts, but not from a philosophical point of view, because you don't live in a philosophical world. We live in a real world. Which brings us to the question, where is this perfect mirror? Let's pass through it. Let's go there, pass through it, and see what's on the other side, so we know exactly. Well, we have a problem here. The perfect mirror is not like the mirror you have at your home. It's not something that you can buy at the market and look at it. It's not that simple. The perfect mirror, somehow, it's a surface between this side and the other side. Now, if this side and the other side are everywhere, but we are only on this side because we are made of mass, how can we go on the other side where it's only radiation? Well, there is only one way we can possibly understand this. And because we are analyzing, and we are already the smartest animal on the planet, we should understand it somehow like this. The perfect mirror, you can pass through it into your mind. If it is a concept, first you have to understand the concept. So if you pass through it into your mind, you can see what's on the other side. And the process is called thinking. But we are not all the same. Not all the people can do exactly the same kind of thinking. This is where the beauty is. We are all different. And some people can do something and others don't. If I ask you, can you play the piano? Some of you may say, I can, but the majority of the people cannot do that. This is where the entire beauty is. Passing through the perfect mirror on the other side, it somehow requires an effort. If I can do it, so can you. if you want. Understanding from the other side, it depends on your personal perception about this perfect mirror. Once again, it's not entirely a philosophical concept, like I have explained this already. This side and the other side are real elements. They are right now in this room, and you can check this very easily. Passing through this perfect mirror, you cannot do it with some sort of device. You will not see it. You can use things like experiments with a quantum computer, so on and so forward. But the problem is, we cannot see what's happening at subatomic level. We have to use perception. And that is what perfect mirror is all about. It's the way we understand this world. And this is what I wanted to say exactly about this perfect mirror and how does it work. It's, after all, a symmetry of concepts which mirrors this side of the universe with the other side. Both sides, they somehow come together. And the surface between this side on the other side, it's this perfect mirror, which you can cross it only into your mind. This is how I see it, and I think things are pretty much like this. Once again, I have to underline, this is not a theoretical element. It's something that you can clearly have in our world, and is needed in order to see things on one side in one manner and the other side in the opposite manner. This opposite is something different than the classical mirror that you have in your home. It's a mirror with somehow different kind of properties. And this is what I have tried to explain here, how this perfect mirror would look like. A mirror which would somehow take from this side of the universe 3 dimensions plus time and put in on the other side of the universe reverse 3 dimensions and no time. This is the final result that you can get by using this perfect mirror. And this is what I wanted to explain, and I think the situation is according with reality. Feel free to write to me and tell me your opinion. Thank you for watching.